in saying how the character of Effie in Dreamgirls had a huge impact on your life. Tell me exactly how. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I just always saw Effie as like the epitome of like a strong Black woman. I know we're living in a time where we're having conversations about like the strong Black woman trope because Black women often have to be seen more as like superheroes, which kind of dehumanizes them. But Effie is like further from that. We love her because she overcomes her obstacles. And I think more than anything, she like knew her self-worth. She knew she had a voice to kind of like inspire generations. And when she was in an environment where she wasn't being valued or appreciated, she left. And I think that's something I take with me everywhere I go. If I'm ever in a situation where I feel like I'm not being appreciated or my talents are being undervalued, that I can always just say no and leave. And that's amazing.
I love that. Effie, you got that out of Effie and she did that for you.
Yeah.
So why is representation in the media important to you?
Yeah, as someone who grew up in a predominantly Asian and Hispanic community, it was amazing to be able to learn about like different cultures. But I wasn't able to find a community of people who look like me. So I kind of grew up as someone who always had the TV on at home. And so watching shows like Meet the Browns or House of Pain, it was like so fundamental, but got a little bit older and watched shows like Ant Farm and seeing like China Anne McClain as, even though she was like a music prodigy and like, I don't play instruments and God knows I can't sing, but I still felt I could see myself in her. And I think that's important for all groups of people. Everyone should be able to see themselves in front of a television.
I love your perspective and how you see it. And you are a junior at Stanford University. What is your major?
Yeah, we have a really fun major called Symbolic Systems, which is basically computer science and psychology mixed together. As you can imagine, STEM really dominates our school, but I'm allowed to do a little bit of what I love. I love talking to people and being really creative and using the right side of my brain, but being technical and analytical and using the left side of my brain with like computer science.
Wow, that's something Effie ain't gonna do. And Effie will be proud of you, okay? And I hear you have a passion to work in entertainment. What would you like to do in entertainment?
Yeah, I'm still figuring out. I'm currently on a trip with a student group, Stanford Students in Entertainment, and some of them are here today. And it's like for undergrads interested in pursuing careers in entertainment, and so we've been here for a week, which has been really inspiring. And I'm also like being kind of behind the scenes. Like this is amazing. I'm having a blast being in front of the camera, but behind the scenes it's also so crucial and critical in this industry. And so I'm actually with BlackStage, which is a Black theater group that focuses on telling stories from a Black perspective. That was actually started by Issa Rae and Tracy Oliver when they were students there. Yeah.
You're well on your way.
Yeah, and coincidentally enough, we're actually working on a production of Dreamgirls.
Look at that.
Yeah, and it's starting in about 2 weeks. But it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy.
Tell me, why is it so important for you to be here today?
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of already started. I think I'm just so inspired by you and the way you've been able to overcome obstacles. Kind of growing up and then hearing your story of being on American Idol, coming in like 6th or 7th. I feel like it can be so disheartening for people that they'd want to like quit and leave the industry altogether. But you kept going, you knew you had a talent and you knew you had a voice and you know you wanted to share that with the world. And then, you know, a few Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys later, you're here.
Thank you!
I know. And then the way that you now in a position to be able to open up opportunities for other people as like your role as a producer. I know A Strange Loop a couple years ago. I feel like on paper, some people could see that story and be like, it's too niche, but you gave it a chance. And I feel like it's emblematic of like the shift happening in Broadway and entertainment as a whole. And the fact that you have someone like me on the show.
Wow.
I saw Mike Epps was here one time. I'm like, can I meet him? But it's also great that you have like smaller like students that are just, you know, passionate about this industry and you open up the space for them.
Thank you so much for that. Listen, Kendal, I have to say, because think about it, someone once gave me a chance. When I started out in Dreamgirls, no one knew my name. You see what I'm saying? And we all have to start somewhere, and that's why it's important to me to use my platform to give others an opportunity, and that's the main thing I want to do here, to see someone else shine because someone once gave me a chance. So, you know, I see stars in everyone, okay? So you keep doing what you are doing.
Thank you.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.